At the plate for Pittsburgh, Tommy Pham. Fly ball down the line. McRae on the move. Hauls it in for the out. We take a check of the Pirates lineup put together by manager Derek Shelton. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
No throw, and they don't get an out on the play.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Here's O'Neal Cruz. In the air to left down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Reynolds at first, one gone. Runner takes off on the ground right side. Fitzgerald throws to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Andrew McCutchen.
Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. The pitch to McCutchen. And a foul ball. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Lee squeezes it, and that is that. Pirates leave one, and now we'll see what the Giants can do. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Oracle Park, and on the hill, the big righty, Paul Skeens.
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to. Misses the barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and lets the defense work behind him.
And digging in for San Francisco, Jung-Hoo Lee. The 1-1 is fouled off. That one out to right. Coming on is Pham to make the play. One up, one down. And let's take a look at the lineup. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
1 out, base is empty.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it. It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
Willie Adames stands in. The shortstop takes the ball. And Adames swings through that one.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. Scoreless after 1. New inning getting started, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Joey Bart. The 1-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. At the plate, Billy Cook. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Corrals it. And that is that. Nothing doing here this half. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. No score. Back here in San Francisco, bottom of the second. Now the Giants' 4-hitter, Matt Chapman. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
So here's Wade down.
Wade Jr.
And a pitch. And that one way outside. And a count 2-1. That one at triple digits.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Joe McDonald, our umpire behind the dish.
Yeah, Boog, Joey Mack, sometimes a little tough to figure out. We may see some hitters and pitchers asking him where a pitch was here or there, but most of the time he keeps it reasonable.
Chapman aboard here at first with nobody out. Gets a piece and stays alive. Two on the way. On the ground right side. 4, 6.
That's it.
3. And they turn the double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Here's Elliot Ramos. Fouls one off. 2-2. Two outs. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Makes the catch, inning over. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here's the 3rd baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And the next pitch is way outside. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. And it is 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
Tommy Pham in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. The kick, the 3-2. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now batting, right fielder, Tommy Pham.
First and second, no outs. Here's Tommy Pham. Top of the third, no score. So now 1-2.
He's looking for a strikeout or a ball on the ground for a double play to sort of calm this situation down.
And that misses. And the count is even 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Ryan Reynolds here. Two on, 1 out. Little chopper rolls foul.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot. He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Making 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Up next for the Pirates, O'Neal Cruz. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Pitch misses there, and the count is 2-2. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. The throw. It's there, and that's a great play. Pirates strand a couple, and we are still scoreless. Set for the bottom of the third. Now it's the Giants catcher, Patrick Bailey.
Patrick Bailey.
Fastball for a strike. The next offering misses, and it's 3-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one away.
Batting 8th, right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. Mike Yastrzemski, originally drafted by the Orioles, 14th round out of Vanderbilt in 2013. The Giants got him in March of 2019. And San Francisco's really where he got a shot to play. Fouls it off, still 1-2. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone.
Well, kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
Here's a speed threat, Grant McCray. And he swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a 1-2. Good eye right there.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. On to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. On to the 4th. Still scoreless. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 4th, and here is Andrew McCutchen. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
That one lifted to left. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
This is Joey Bart. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throw to first in time.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Billy Cook digs in now. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. That one fouled off. 2-2. 2 down, nobody on. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
And a base hit up the middle. And that keeps the inning going.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Webb checks over to first, and he's back. Now Nick Gonzalez up and in, and it's 2-1.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
Next pitch is outside. Ke'Bryan Hayes in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Third baseman Ke'Bryan Hayes.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. A 3-run dinger. And they jump ahead in the 4th. It's 3-0.
Really impressive hitting a ball that far going into the wind. Nothing was going to stop it from getting over the wall. That cutter low and away can be a really tough pitch. You have to stay within your mechanics and trust that you can get good wood to it. Well, he did right there. Really nice swing, and he was rewarded for it.
Here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. And that one is downstairs. 2-1. That's to third. Chapman tosses to first, and the inning is over. Cannonball coming. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show.
What it do, what it do, what it do. I was starving at the bottom, needed food. Make a move, make a move, make a move.
And we're back. And here is Jung-Hoo Lee.
Center fielder.
Here's some fun facts about Jung-Hoo Lee. You look at the fact that he wears number 51. Not a shocker, but his favorite player growing up, Ichiro Suzuki. Pham makes the grab, and there's one down.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
And that is out of play. One of the other aspects of Jung-Hoo Lee's bio, he was actually drafted as a shortstop, now an outfielder, but he grew up right-handed, and his dad was the one that made him switch hit. One down, base is empty. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Mentioned Lee's dad, Jung Bum Lee. He was a legend over in both the KBO and in Japan. These two are the only father-son combo to have played in the World Baseball Classic. That's kind of cool. Gonzalez to first in time. Awesome play there.
The shortstop, Willie Adames.
Now it's the shortstop, Willie Adames.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And now it's filled up.
Full count.
To the right side, Cook. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Offense held in check there. We're headed to the fifth. It's the Pirates 3 and the Giants nothing.
Now pitching for
New
the
arm
Giants.
for the Giants, Randy Rodriguez.
Number 73.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Back here at Oracle Park, top five, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Tommy Pham. And a good eye there.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
So up next, Brian Reynolds. Next offering is fouled back. And misses inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And they'll do it again. The 2-2 on the way. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Got him looking for the strikeout. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back here in San Francisco. Now at the plate, Matt Chapman.
Third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Foul ball there. And the 1-2 misses to even the
2
count.
balls, 2 strikes.
Hammer, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Lamont Wade Jr. 1-1 now. In the air, left field, down the line. And there's one down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Elliot Ramos.
And up next for the Giants, Elliot Ramos.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on.
Strike 3. Skeen sends her packing. Another inning complete, but not before they break up the no-hitter. It's the Pirates 3 and the Giants nothing. Top 6.
Leading off
Here's
for
McCutchen.
Pittsburgh, the designated hitter, Andrew McCutchen.
1-2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Here's Joey Bart now. Clips the corner, 1-2. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. In the air, right field, Yastrzemski. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, first baseman, Billy Cook.
2 outs, base is empty. And now, Billy Cook. There's a 1-1. That one fouled off.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
And that skips in the dirt. And it remains 2-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Pirates 3 and the Giants nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Mike Yastrzemski up here.
Right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Triple digits on that last pitch. Grant McCray, the next Giant to hit.
Grant McCray.
1 down, base is empty. That misses the zone, and it's 2-2. Strike 3, got him with the sweeper. 2 down, base is empty. Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit. 2-1 now. A little out front there as he swings through it.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Pirates 3 and the Giants nothing.
Now pitching for
So the Giants with a new pitcher on the hill,
Number
Sean
64.
Shelley.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez.
Second baseman, Nick Gonzalez.
Sinker catches the zone at the knees. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Now batting Key Brian Hayes. His homer earlier is responsible for the only runs they've scored in this one.
Yeah, forget small ball. They're kind of living and dying by the long ball so far in this one.
And that will fall.
Now batting, shortstop, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. But no throw to first as he'll hold on to it.
Now batting, right fielder, Tommy Pham.
Tommy Pham, the next to hit. Rudder takes off. There's a ball. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, he's got a cannon of an arm back there behind the dish. A good, accurate throw is just as important in controlling the running game. So maybe rushed his throw a little bit right there, didn't finish it off. It was high, and I think that's what allowed the base runner to make it safely.
In the air, right field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Run comes in from second, and it's an RBI single, and they're up by 4.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get into scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
Ryan Reynolds, the next Pirate to hit. 2 outs. And now 2 balls and a strike. Right through there for a strike. On the ground to third. What a stop! On the money. Nice play. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now on the mound now for the Pirates, Carmen Mlodzinski.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Fastball almost got him there. Next offering is fouled back. Stays alive. Now this is in the air down the line. Coming on is Pham to make the play, and there's 1 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Willie Adames.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Willie Adames. The Pirates leading by 4 here at the bottom of the 7th. In there. And so now 1-2. Activity in Pittsburgh's bullpen. Caleb Ferguson preparing to come on if needed. Meza also getting ready. A changeup missing. And the count's even at 2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. One down, base is empty. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And the Giants down to their final out.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Next offering misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
That's outside. 3 balls and a strike. Draws the walk there.
Take your base.
Close pitch there, but you got to forget about that call if you're out on the mound. You can't let it affect you going forward. You've got to get out of the inning first, and then if you want to be frustrated, take it out in the dugout.
Lifted to left, and that should do it. And that is the ball game.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families, and that can breed to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Somebody love and hate it, no matter.